Dripping out on me already. Got what you needed, I got it quickly. Learn yourself through me already.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Milan, and today I have my mom with me today.
Hey YouTube.
And today we're gonna be doing a girl talk video. I thought this would be a good idea because I seen other YouTubers doing it, and so I came up with 11 questions based on other videos and other just certain ideas. And yeah, so before you get into this video, make sure you comment, make sure you like, and make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and start. Okay, so you got to pick a number 1 through 11, and yeah, that's how it's 11 questions. So,
And I'm Mama Rena. Okay.
oh,
Okay, what now?
okay, so you got to pick a number 1 through 11.
I'll start with 10.
10. How would you deal with comparison?
I would say you can't worry about what other people are doing.
Mhm.
Like, I feel like when you compare yourself to other people, you are limiting yourself in what your capabilities are because you're too focused on what the other people around you are doing. Sometimes you have to have on your blinders and you just have to focus on yourself, your goals, and what you're trying to accomplish. And know that your journey is your journey. It's not gonna look like your friend's journey or, you know, your family member's journey. It's gonna be your journey. So you have to focus on that.
I agree. I would also say, take a break from social media, which is like, because like sometimes like when I be on my phone too much, especially at night, I feel like at nighttime, TikTok be having this thing where like weird stuff be popping up, like not weird stuff, but like it be sad stuff. I'm like, no, I can't do that. I like go downstairs. So I would just say like keep yourself active and focus on your life instead of, because I feel like if you had time to do that, you had too much time in your hands.
Yeah, and even as an adult, I feel like we have to take breaks from social media because believe it or not, it's not just teenagers that go on social media and compare themselves to, you know, other people. Adults do it too.
Right.
And so I know a lot of times parents are like, get off social media, you know, put your phone down. But as a parent, we have to tell ourselves that too. So just know it's not just y'all, it's us too. But yeah, you do have to take a mental break from it. You know, sometimes you can spend so much time on social media, you find yourself going down like a rabbit hole, and you look up and it's like 6 hours in your day have gone by. So you just have to limit your time and on social media sometimes, but then also focus on what you're doing and what your goals are. So with number 1.
What is your view on teen relationships and relationships in general?
Ooh. So I'm gonna start by saying that I was once a teenager. Okay.
Look at this dude. Wait till.
So I was once your age.
And y'all age.
Yeah, y'all age. You know, I think that having a relationship is okay when you're a teenager, because I feel like that's sort of the foundation of you understanding what relationships are. And when I say relationships, it's not just, you know, like significant other, you know, it could be friends. I think as a teenager, that's when you learn what relationships are. Because the same way you can have a boyfriend and they can, you know, you all can have a disagreement. It's the same thing with a friend. Mm-hmm. So I think just having relationships in general, not necessarily just romantic, will prepare you for the type of relationships that you'll have when you get older. Now, I will say I feel like high school relationships, when you're talking about, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, or, you know, whatever your preference is, it's puppy love to me. I feel like, you know, as a teenager, you think, oh my gosh, this is my person and I'm gonna be with them forever. And the truth of the matter is you're still growing. You know, the person you are today, you're not gonna be that person, maybe not even, you know, 6 months from now. Mm-hmm. But I do think that it helps you sort of learn yourself learn what you want, what you don't want, what you want to accept, what you don't want to accept. But I do feel like as a teenager, you should focus on yourself, focus on your goals, and yes, have relationships with people. But just don't lose sight of what you want to accomplish and who you are as a person.
Okay, so in my opinion, I have a lot to say about this topic.
I can look at you on the camera, right?
Yes. Okay, so I would say, especially like my first year of high school, I would say don't make it your whole like priority. Like, don't make it.
I agree.
Because it's just like that's what you're thinking about all the time, and it's just like after, like, let's say you and that person break up, or like you stop talking to that friend. I feel like you get lost on yourself. You're like, oh damn, what am I supposed to do now? Mm-hmm. So like I would say don't get lost in it. I mean, I don't know. Also, like, I feel like the idea of it is great, but actually being in one is not that great, because like when you're walking around school, I feel like this goes back to the comparison. Like, you'll see like, you know, the little quote unquote relationships where they break up every week, and it like on the outside it looks good, but then I just be thinking like, I don't know. I just like, I don't really, because you don't know the person, so you don't know what it's actually like. So I think a lot of like teenagers that try to get in relationships, they see other people doing it, so then they want to do it.
And almost like a trend.
Yeah, like just being like, oh, she like just feeling included. And I just feel like at least if you're gonna be with somebody, make sure you're with them for the right reasons. And also with friends, because a lot of your friends, like I've seen a lot of like, you know, people will be friends with people because like they're popular. Like, just do things for the right reasons. Or like you'll have a friend and they'll be envious of you because you're pretty, and they're only friends with you because you're pretty or something like that. So I would just say just do things for the right reason. That's two. What are hygiene tips for teenage girls?
Hygiene tips. Make sure you wash every day.
Yeah. Please.
Every day, please. Know what products work well with your body. Like, for example, perfumes. You know, I may spray it on me, it may smell one way. Milan may spray it on herself, it may smell, you know, differently. But just know what products work well with your body. I will say, as a mom, you know, I see a lot of teenagers trying to do the same thing and use the same products, but just understand that your body is different. So I think just understanding that part is important.
So my opinion on hygiene, at school, you know, you smell a lot of odors and stuff like that.
Ooh, at work too.
Yes.
Trust me, as a grown woman in the workplace, there's a lot going on, and I'll just keep it there. So it's not just at high school. You would think when people grow up and they've been through life and they've learned things, that some things would be different, but it's really not.
Yeah, like,
so I understand. The workplace is the same thing.
Yes, like I can't tell you the amount of people that like they be in my face talking to me, and like I just be like, or like they want to be around you, like the person that talk the most want to be in your face. But like I would just say one thing, I feel like a lot of kids, like they be like, oh, it's too much work or something like that, like
to take care of their hygiene.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like kids just like, they be like, it's too much or something. Like, I don't know, I just feel like if you stink, I feel like that goes a lot with laziness, because you can't get up and go take a shower.
But I will say this, sometimes people just have certain body odors.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
It could be certain conditions, it could be things that they have going on. And I know as a teenager, because I was one, you just automatically assume, oh, they're not clean, or they're, you know, not taking care of themselves. But sometimes people can have conditions, people can have things going on, you know. So sometimes we have to be a little bit sensitive to that. But then there are people that just don't have good hygiene.
Yeah. That's gonna go see more about that. I can go watch my hygiene video.
5.
How do you tell your friend that their breath stinks?
You want a piece of gum?
I tried that before.
No, they never want to take it.
Right. No, let me tell you. So like it was 4 of us, and this particular person, just talk a lot. I mean, talk a lot and don't be talking about nothing. Like, I don't even be focused on what they be talking about. And I thought I was the only one because somebody else came to me and was like, is it just me? So I offered the person some gum. She was like, oh no, I already have gum.
Yeah. That's usually how it goes.
And I was like, in my head, I'm thinking, oh, why you not using it? Like, what's going on? But
that's usually how it goes. Like, yeah.
me personally, ask them if they want gum or just don't tell them. Because I feel like there's no right way to tell them they stink. Especially for me, because I'm going to start laughing. So,
Yeah, please don't do that.
I'm going to start laughing. So, I would just say, offer gum and then just let it be.
Just distance yourself a little bit,
Mm-hmm. 3. What are some tips on acne?
Acne. Just use soap and water. Dove soap is my go-to for my skin. And, of course you cleanse and, but I would say most definitely if you have severe acne or your acne just won't go away, see a dermatologist. Ask your parents to take you to a dermatologist. Milan had acne really, really bad, so that's what we did. And it has made a world of difference. Sometimes it could be what you're eating, so maybe diet, drink more water. So that's what I would recommend for acne.
Yeah, I would say the same thing, like the exact same thing. But also what I do is like occasionally I'll exfoliate my skin because, like dead skin and stuff. Mm-hmm. Like especially because I've been getting like dry skin and stuff like that. So doing that helps. Also, wash your face with hot water because that opens your pores, and then rinse with cold water because that closes your pores. I learned that.
Okay, you told me something. I didn't even know this, so thank you.
Yes, because like when I was in college, like I already knew that, but then like I got the verification that was true when I did cosmetology because you're supposed to, wash with hot water.
Okay. Number 4.
How do you know your friends are genuine?
I would say that they accept you for who you are. I feel like someone that's truly your friend, you won't feel like you have to censor yourself or not truly be yourself when you're around them. And you feel like they're accepting you, like if you're silly, if it's a good day, bad day, like they still want to be there, they still want to support you. I feel like if you have people around you that aren't cheering you on when you have successes, and this goes both ways, so you should be doing the same thing too if it's someone that you genuinely consider a friend. But if they're not cheering you on, if they're not encouraging you in a positive way, then I don't feel like they're really a genuine person. I feel like a genuine friend is gonna be like your biggest cheerleader. They're gonna, make sure they're there supporting you. They're not gonna be hot and cold. One day, y'all are besties, and the next day they're giving you the silent treatment, and you're like, what did I do wrong? Type of thing. So I think that those are indications of people being genuine friends.
Yeah, I agree. I would also say when like you feel like free with, like it just comes naturally. Mm-hmm. Like I have some friends, like we just laugh, like all we do is laugh and have fun. That's what a real friend is. Like it's not drama. It's just
but then also knowing that a genuine friend is always, you may not always have a great day, and that's just in relationships, period.
Number 6. What are some tips on self-love?
I would say self-love is continuing to explore things about yourself. Love is don't compromise who you are and what you want to make someone else comfortable. Like if there are things that you want to achieve in life and things that you want to do, but there's someone that's in your space that doesn't support that, that's not self-love. Self-love is walking in your purpose. Self-love is treating yourself. Self-love is giving yourself grace, because giving yourself grace in those moments where you may not be at your best, to me, that's self-love as well.
I would also say make your own definition of what self-love is, because what other people may consider self-love is not what you'll consider. Like, do what works for you to make you content with yourself. Like how you talk to yourself, like
that self-talk is a big one.
How you talk to yourself, like cause you're your biggest critic, so like how you talk to yourself makes a lot of impact on how you feel about yourself and how you feel about others.
And pour positivity. Like,
Yeah.
even if you're having a bad day, like, still be positive.
Also say, remember, it's always a tomorrow. Like, that's what I do. Like, if I be like, oh, like, I be trying to, like, go to sleep because I'm just like, okay, I'm ready for tomorrow because I'm going to make tomorrow better. That's what I would do. Also, like, make your hobbies a priority. Like, somebody be like, oh, can I call you right now? And you finna get ready to go read or whatever you like to do. Be like, oh, no, I'll call you right back. Like, make that a priority. Like, push yourself first. Because at the end of the day, if everybody else leaves, you have yourself. So you should be dependent on yourself.
Yeah, and to just add to that, I know a lot of times as a teenager, you want to be surrounded by a group of people all the time. I will say this, don't cancel your plans because 5 of your friends didn't show up. Like, if you want to go bowling, go. You know, if you want to go play miniature golf, go. Make the plans for your life be dependent upon your friends and who shows up and who doesn't.
7, how do you deal with drama and jealousy from other girls? I wanted to start this one. Honestly, I don't really get drama, for real. Just saying, like, be the bigger person. I feel like girls that are in drama and, you know, jealous and all that, I feel like that has a lot to do with your character. So as long as you know you're doing the right thing and stuff like that, it's nothing you really have to worry about, for real. I mean, other people may, like, feel that way about you, but just, like, separating yourself.
I agree with Milan. Just as much as possible, separate yourself from it. Even as an adult, even you know, as an adult, and personally, you still experience it. You experience it in the workplace. You experience it when you go out. It just doesn't end. So I agree. I think that especially when you get to my age and in this place in life, and you're still having to deal with older women being jealous and envious and spiteful and things like that, I think Milan said it perfectly. It just speaks to the person's character and who they are. And you just don't internalize it as much as possible and make it about you. You just continue to hold your head up high and know that apparently you must be doing something great.
I also don't think something's wrong with you because somebody else is jealous.
Yeah.
But 9, how do you get over a breakup?
I would first start by saying, as a teenager, when you're going through a breakup, it feels like the pain is never gonna go away. Right? You feel like it's the end of the world, and it's like, oh, will it ever end? Because I was a teenager, I will say what you have to constantly repeat to yourself is that it's only a moment. It's only a moment. Find things that are positive during those moments. So if you like listening to music, I listened to music when I was a teenager. I still do a lot.
She's blasted all the time.
A whole lot. And I think music is my way of sort of escaping and the positive things to sort of lean in and to pull and tug on during those moments, and just keep telling yourself it's only a moment. Sometimes you have to write it out and say, this is how I feel. Or if you are writing a letter to that person, do that. If talking to your parents makes you feel better, or when I was a teenager, when I went through certain heartbreaks, crawling up in the bed with my mom and just laying there was comforting. So you just have to find what's comforting. Just a moment. It's not the rest of your life. And more than likely, that person is going to try to come back around. And then in that moment, you have to decide if you're going to continue to let that person be a part of your life, or if you're going to move on.
I would say stay busy. Take as much time as you need. Don't rush into anything afterwards.
That's very important.
Yeah, don't rush into anything.
No rebounds.
Yeah. And keep up your routine. Like, make sure you still eat. Make sure you still
don't crawl up.
Don't
in the
get
bed.
boneless.
Don't start eating all your Twinkies and chocolates.
Yeah.
Don't start. I will say this: crying can be therapeutic, but when you cry for the moments. You get up, you dust yourself off, and you pick yourself back up and you keep going.
What's one main tip you would give to someone beginning their teen? So
Have fun. You only get to be a preteen or a teenager once in life. Can't go back. Do what makes you happy. Be respectful. Explore life. Just don't limit yourself is what I would say.
I would also say enjoy middle school, please. I feel like I definitely took my 8th grade year for granted. Like, after I left 8th grade, I went to high school and stuff like that. I was like, dang, I really miss middle school. But yeah, I would say definitely, take your time. Especially that last year of middle school. I would also say, like, when you get older, like, especially your teen years, you get exposed to a lot of different things and people. Especially in high school, you're going to see things you've never seen before. So I would just say, like, take everything a little at a time, but, like, try to, like, keep, like, that child in you, if that makes sense, as long as you can. Like, don't, like, still be yourself. Make new friends, definitely, because when you leave middle school, you're going to make a lot of new friends. Like, don't limit yourself to the same friends you had in middle school. And be interactive. Yeah, do a lot in your teens. Last one we have is, how do you deal with periods and cramps?
Hot tea, honey, heating pad, ice cream, chocolate, a blanket, a nice movie, sleeping. Yeah, that's how I deal with them.
Yeah, I say sleeping.
Yeah,
Sleeping. Sleeping. I like to be left alone.
Yeah.
And I get irritated.
Yeah, me too.
So, that's what I would say.
Yeah. We're in here like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Full
it's
house.
okay. It's okay.
But don't try to say, stuff out on people and stuff. So, but yeah, y'all, this concludes this video. I really hope y'all enjoy it. Please comment down below anything y'all want to comment, if you have any questions or anything like that. Thank you so much. If you got to the end of this video, please follow my TikTok. And also, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And bye.
Bye.